Thanks again for the delivery to Markarth. What can I do for you? New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess. Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons from Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh? Remember to give at the temple.
Let's get going. I will be back at your house if you need me, Thane. If you're looking for a room, try the Bee and Barb. This place is for... What did you want?
What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please. And so have I. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. What did you want? What does he want now? I already... Ha! We'll see about that.
Get him!
Oh, no, you don't!
Someone do something!
I didn't think you had the stomach for it.
I'm
You have
staying
committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Oh, we'll look the other way this time. Even the Jarls...
What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from... Ha! We'll see about that.
Hey, don't... Me. Way? Who are you to judge me?
Hello? Who's there?
Yeah!
So tough.
Stand there and take it, fight back!
Come on, he's not so tough.
Here. Take your damn coin and get out of here.
Be careful.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King.
You ought to cover your, My husband, Bercy, will be the death of me. He spends too much time worried
So,
about
can I
lifting
interest
not
you in
enough
any...
about himself.
Oh, well, so Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? You're gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even protect yourselves? Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter... I'm going to make you sorry for this. Come! What was that? Oh! Please, no more. I'll pay.
Here, you want something or not? Look, everything was all just a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to tell Brynjolf. Take this. Every single coin I owe is there. I swear it.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about? Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions. Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the Guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. What we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise...
I suggest you listen to what Mercer... Wait a moment. You're not talking about Goldenflow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work, so let him prove it. Goldenglow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tonelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Hey, I'm not done. Goldenglow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arangoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients. Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The Guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take...
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right? See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild. Look around. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things... That's where you... All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
So you're the new recruit? I'm the fence down here. I can also provide a few supplies. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and... Look, at the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can... Good. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Take a look.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Been a while since I've seen one of those. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't... Look, Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. You think you're finished? I've got plenty more where that came from.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Ah, you need something? Good to see you again, friend.
That's close enough. What was that?
Over here. Come here. Lucky hate. We're up. Victory!
My money's on the victim. This kind has no place.
Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice. I can't. If I do, I may as well cut my own throat. I don't believe you. That's not your way. Give it your best shot.
Sure, I heard something.
Time to end this game. Did you hear something?
Now you're worse than you! Damn!
Victory is yours!
Got a minute? Wanted to say something. I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know. My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes. No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means. Perhaps they could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything. Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so. I appreciate that. Be seen.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Let me take a look at what... Arengar sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. Don't sound so eager. It's not a so... That's between you... Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Ha, of course. Your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. Is that confident? You have to understand. It's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me faith. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray. I hope not. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will... be sorry.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Can't a man drink in peace? I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, the meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend... He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work. Remember, Sabjorn...
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here? Are you kidding? I'm supposed to be holding a taste. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be... Oh, really? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Well, that's not how I operate, so... Okay. Here's how... My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my... I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice hand... If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should... Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Was something we discussed unclear? Was something we discussed unclear? Was something we discussed unclear? Put that down! Was something we discussed unclear?
I can't wait
Was
to
something
see
we
Sabjorn
Well, it's about
squirm.
time. I had to... You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait
I
around
can't wait
if
to
you
see
must.
Sabjorn squirm.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, you're welcome to... Here, this should help. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me. I can't believe that worked. You thieving little elf!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
All right. Just keep your voice down and don't let me catch you again.
Wait. I know you. Never seen me all this upset about anything. The city really gets me.
I trust you have good news. This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, you should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. Out of my way.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
No doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Riften in their grip.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. Exactly. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Then this is beyond coincidence. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the Guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this, and if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Hey! I want to talk to you. Now. You're pretty tough. I respect that. I joined up with them. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid... Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed. We raided a caravan one spring. They didn't put up much of a fight. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest. No, we usually let them go. We tore each other to pieces. I left. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did.
Ah, there you are. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obvious. Just don't mistake my admiration for... Because even after all their posturing and... The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai. Gullumai is... I'm betting. Get out there, shake him down, and see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Come here a second.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, Follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to... I'm glad to see you. Just keep on Gullumai's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Good luck in solitude. Keep Gullumai alive. And in mind...
Divine's blessing.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
So, what do we have here? I don't deal in land or property. Oh, wait. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Well, now that I have a buyer, bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate. No firebrand wine yet? How disappointing. No firebrand wine yet?
Being old's not so.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient. Here, take this. I certainly can't use it. Not at all. As far as Golden Glow is... I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act. She flat. I brought him the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Can't risk thirsty customers without mead to drink, even for a second.
Fat Toad 190 is always a crowd pleaser. Father could probably charge extra.
Good idea, sis. Maybe
Not
you
at
ought to
all.
be in charge.
However, I did notice she was quite angry. In this business, we rarely deal in name. Look, that's... Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my
Some of the
way.
younger bards would have really gotten a kick out of it. Well, you can understand Elisif not wanting it. It is a shame, though.
Look, I've told you everything. Now leave me alone.
Yes, Dovaki. How can I help you?
What? Time to end this little game. Where are you? Ha! Found you! Your end draws near.
Anyone there?
What was that? What was that?
You must be my imagination.
True lords never back down! I'm going to put you down!
You puny...
I'll rip your heart out!
Guess I was just hearing things. 2 3s. What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull the ace out of my boot. Time to end this little game.
Is someone there?
Mercy!
Someone there?
Look!
I'll kill you! Tell you what, you stop running, or I can stab you in the back. Someone there? What was that? All you got?
Isn't as bad as it seems. I see you wish to be reasonable. Perhaps I misjudged you. The name of the person you want is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please. You have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. You needed to know more? Now you're... Tell you what, if you need any stolen goods fenced, you bring them to me. Consider me your new friend in the north. I asked her the same thing, and she wouldn't come out and tell me. But now that I know who she is, I'd say she's trying to hit the Thieves Guild where it hurts. Maven Blackbriar needs Golden Glow's honey for her mead. She's been using the guild to keep the estate under her thumb. If the owner cuts the guild out of the picture, he's cutting Maven out of the picture, which she can't afford. If I was Maven, I'd blame the guild for weakening and not being able to handle the place. Exactly. For the guild to survive, they need Maven's support. This Carlia must have spent a lot of time and resources planning this. Now you won't forget to tell Mercer I cooperated, will you? You needed to know more? Needed to know more.
Scullamy give up any information on our buyer? No. This is grave news indeed. She's some... Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered... After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her sk... If only we knew where she was. If only... We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together... Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers. Did Scullamy give up any information on our buyer?
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. Of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the... Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you... Okay, there you go. Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested? Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there. Well, I was looking... If you happen to cross any... I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair. The only way this guild's gonna continue to grow is by taking extra work.